Hey guys, welcome to Toribash Tips with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. So this week, we have another sort of weird tutorial that isn't actually a move, but I think this is something that a lot of you are actually really gonna find interesting. So today, I'm gonna show you the two methods on how to remove Jeff or UK. Yes, I know, I didn't put Jeff in the title of the video. I figured people wouldn't be able to find this tutorial if they don't already know about the whole Jeff thing. So for this one time and one time only, UK will be his name in the title of the video. How to remove him from the replay. There are two methods for doing so. One is very easy but doesn't really affect the camera at all, and one is a little bit more complicated but makes the camera a lot better. So first, let's take a look at the easier way. You may also notice this is a bit of a weird resolution. I'm capturing my full screen instead of just capturing the Toribash window because we need to go outside of the game. Ooh, swanky. To actually do something. So the first one is very simple. It takes 8 seconds. So first, obviously, you need a replay, although I think you can do this while you're setting up the replay as well. In fact, you might not actually be able to do this while watching the replay, but we'll find out. So this is my my hardcore parkour replay here that's clearly the best ever that we're going to be customizing. Basically, all you do is OPT, that's opacity, OPT/OPT rather, Jeff, or UK if you really want, 0. And he's gone. He's out, he's gone forever, he's never coming back, he's gone. But he is still there, and the camera will still focus on him as well. It will try to split the difference between the two of you as it does. So this is a very simple way of getting rid of him, but it doesn't actually fix the camera issue. And then if you want to bring him back, all you have to do is /OPT, UK, 1, 0, and 1. Binary. 0 off, 1 on. Toribash actually works a lot like that with the actual command, 0 being off, 1 being on. It's binary, it's very simple, but that's how you do it the very simple way. So now let's look at the more complicated way that should, in theory, well, you can still click on Jeff. It should, in theory, completely eliminate him from the camera controls, but knowing my luck, that actually won't work. So let's close Toribash and actually get into this. So you're going to want to, as with a lot of replay editing, you're going to want to find your Toribash install folder. For most people, it'll be in your computer, your main hard drive, or wherever you install games to, games folder, and Toribash. If you know where you've installed it, you probably don't need me to tell you. For those who don't know how to find it, the easiest way to do it is search on Windows 7 Toribash, right-click, and open file location. That'll take you to where it is. Obviously, I'm already here. Then scroll up. A couple of people were a little bit confused because it takes you down here. They're like, I don't actually have that stuff. If you just scroll up, it's right there. Then go into replay. You'll have all the replays here. Here am I. I didn't actually save the replay that I just made. All right, hang on. Okay, there we go. Whoops, sorry about that. That was a that was a mistake. Okay, so I have the replay here. I also removed the replays from this week's showcase, which I also forgot to do. So for those who missed it last week or the week before or whenever I talked about editing the replay, you want to right-click, open with Notepad. Now, if that's not there for you, choose Default Program, and it'll either be in recommended programs or other programs. It'll be here. Open it with Notepad or any text editing software, but you might just want to use Notepad. Double click and it'll open. I'm just going to drag it over. It opened on that monitor for some reason. It'll open this. Very confusing, a little bit of gibberish. So, the number you want to change. Now, this is, hopefully this has worked, because although I've done this a couple of times to test it, I'm still not 100% sure. So, you see new game here. This would be the number you change to alter the amount of frames. Go along until you see the mod name, which for me was classic. Go along a little bit further until you see a number, which is 100. I'm not sure whether that'll be different, but it won't be a 0. 0, 0, and then you have 1, 0, 2. Change this to, specifically this to 1 instead of 2. Don't ask me why, I don't understand. Then close and save, and then if you have a bugger up like I did, it'll default to Notepad again. If you'd like to change that, you go to, well, you would like to change that, but for the sake of this, I'm just going to right-click and open with Toribash. Hopefully, let's check, why not? No, it hasn't changed it. If you'd like to know how to fix that so that it opens default with sorry, I'll share that in a second. Whoa, getting ahead of ourselves. If you'd like to know how to fix that, the fact that the replay no longer opens with Toribash, instead it opens with Notepad, go watch my Toribash Tips episode, how to add frames to a replay. I talk about it in depth there. For those who are connoisseurs of Windows, basically change your default file open thing. Bob, watch the episode last week. It's way better. So yes, this is the replay now. Bugger. It's a different replay, but you will notice that Jeff has been changed to Tori, and the camera is focused on me the entire time. There's no split whatsoever. I'm also noticing that when I did this replay before, my foot actually grazed Jeff's head a little bit, and now the replay appears to have been altered slightly by the fact that he's actually not there. So yes, that's how you remove Jeff from replays. Very, very handy for parkour replays. I'd recommend everyone who makes a parkour replay do this, because it'll make the camera focus on your guy the entire time. Very, very handy. Great tip. Big thanks to Chilidon, or Childon, I'll say his name right for the first time. Big thanks to him for this tip. He sent it me on the forums. It's not that complicated to do. You just got to make sure that you actually change the right number. So make sure you do that, do it correctly, or you can just /OPT Jeff. Okay, however you like. But I'd recommend doing it this way, as it makes the camera a lot better. Hopefully this has been watchable. I can't imagine what Toribash is going to look like in my screen captured, and hopefully this has helped you out and will make your replays, your parkour replays, even more better. Yes, that's a phrase, even more better. If this has helped you out, you can help us out by subscribing and, just sort of telling all your friends and sharing it. That'd be great. Thanks, guys. I've been Jack from Man on Fire Films. Bye. Hugs and kisses.